Hello, my loves. I am your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. Thank you for watching. Let me get into the live chat so I can see if anyone posts a message. But this is the Aquarius December 2018 full month tarot reading. I do apologize in advance for any connection issues that may arise, y'all. I am I'm in between living spaces. So the backgrounds and the surfaces and everything that you see in all of these readings may look a little different. But yeah, this is it's my spiritual journey. It's one that I'm on and I'm thankful for it. I will not complain. But yeah, I just want y'all to bear with me because in different places the Wi-Fi varies, the connection varies. So all of my readings may not be as stable and I guess clear as the other ones were before I started this journey. But yeah, let's get into it for Aquarius, December 2018. Let's get some goddess guidance cards for Aquarius in December 2018. Aquarius, December 2018. All right, we have focused intention. Ooh, keep your mind focused. You will need to make sure you are intensely focused on what it is that you intend to manifest in December. The card says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. You know what it is that you want, you have to go after it. Oh man, then we have true love here. It says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Now I'll go ahead with the obvious interpretation. You know what it is that you want. You know who it is that you love. And you will need to keep that at the forefront of your mind at all times. Even if the situation doesn't look like it's going where you want it to go, you must know that's my bae. That's my boo. He ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You have to know that. And you have to block out any negative influences. That means stay off that social media if you got, or unfollow them if you have a bunch of bitter friends, or or people who talk down on the opposite sex. You're gonna have to block that out. Um, you are going to have to not allow yourself to be listening to old sad songs that make you feel a type of way or that raise doubt and suspicion in your mind. You have to just know, like you know, like you know, like you know, that this is love and that it will happen. And that's in terms of a relationship. And those romantic stirrings in your heart, just staying in that romantic headspace, is helping you to create what it is and manifest what it is that you want in this relationship in December. Now, away from the obvious interpretation, there's something that you are so passionate about. You love it. You want to do it. You want to live it. You don't care what anyone else says about it. It's like, this is my thing. This is who I am. This is what I must do. This is my soul's purpose. The same thing applies. You keep your mind on that. You continue to visualize yourself doing it. You continue to do it. You go beast mode on it. You grind for it. You pray for it. You think about it. You manifest it. And don't think about it in a bad way. Use pure positive energy only. See yourself doing it. See yourself being profitable doing it. Seeing yourself being abundant doing it. See people receiving your work with love, and with anticipation. Just keep it positive. Whatever it is that your heart desires here in December, keep it positive. And as long as you can maintain that positive vibration around whatever it is that you want, it will be yours, Aquarius. You will have it. So let's get into the tarot. I have to try to make these readings a little bit quicker. I've been reading a little faster, kind of shooting through it. Still giving clear messages, but I have been kind of just shooting through it because I have to make sure that I get the message in before the Wi-Fi go to acting up. Like even right now, it's looking like it's starting to act a little crazy. And you may hear like an echo in the background. That's me. Just trying to make sure that people still hear me what I'm saying in this reading because I do think it's kind of loading. I think it's acting a little crazy. I really do. Uh, that sucks ass. It really does. Okay, but anyway, Tarot, December 2018 for Aquarius. Tarot, December 2018 for Aquarius. Tarot, December 2018 for Aquarius. December 2018 for Aquarius. December 2018 for Aquarius. You're trying to pull something together. Definitely trying to make it happen. Keeping those intentions focused is the surefire way to do it. The mind is the most powerful thing. It is the most powerful thing. All is mental. As long as you can stay happy about something and keep it positive, you can have it. Before you know it, you'll be celebrating it because you've attracted it to you. You've pulled it to you. Aquarius, December 2018. I'll shift everything over this way so you can see it all. Yeah. Okay. Oh, some confusion or something. So at the beginning of the month, you just may be thinking about something that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out. Or in December, there's just something that you worry about whether it will or won't work out because you've had similar situations in the past that didn't work out, and you definitely want it to work out. This card wanted to come out. There's just that worry and that doubt and that kind of looking back on things that didn't work out and kind of holding on to that energy is causing you to be confused. It's causing some not even confused. It's causing your energy to be all over the place. You need to control your energy in December, Aquarius. You have to control your energy. You cannot afford to be in a place where your energy is scattered and all over the place and unsure and restless and reckless. You can't afford that because there's something that you truly want to happen. You need it to happen. It's like you have such a passion for it and you want it so bad. You don't want to miss out on it because your energy was all over the place or because you were being like, kind of messy. And I'm seeing that may be how people are seeing you, or that may be how that other person may be seeing you. Like they may feel like you're the one who's messing it up because you just all over the place. Nova, keep it down. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I feel like there's somebody who's kind of looking in, or somebody who's kind of and this is also air energy, so it could be you seeing yourself, and that's always what's up, being self-aware. But Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or just somebody who is really important to you. Their opinion is really important to you, or them themselves are really important to you. They're looking at you and they're kind of seeing you like it's like you all over the place. They seeing you as kind of just all over the place, like you're missing out on opportunities, like your energy is all over the place, like you're not really focused. That's kind of just how they're seeing you right now. Whether that's what it really is, I can't say just yet, but that's how you're being viewed. I do think that if it's somebody you're in a relationship with, maybe they feel like it's some burden, or they feel like you're more work than what they thought it would be. So if somebody is like talking to you, like maybe they feel like it's a lot more than what they thought it was, or you come with more than they thought you did. And I really don't want this to go in a bad way, but it's all gonna come together. I know it will. It all will come together. And they could just also see that you just have a lot going on right now. Like they may see that you felt like you didn't get a chance to do something that fulfilled you, so you all trying to do it now, and your energy is kind of all over the place while you try to get what it is that you want to get. And they may feel like you just have a lot on your shoulders right now. So it's not necessarily that they may feel that you're a burden, but they just may feel like you just have a lot going on right now. People looking in at you, they may see that in December, that it just looks like you're going through a lot, like you're kind of all over the place. And it could be that you're all over the place. You could be doing a lot of moving. You could be going from job to job or whatever it is. It just kind of seems like you just have a lot going on and your time is being really, taken, I should say. Nova, you need to hush, baby. You shouldn't even really be up at this time of night. feel like in December, you're just kind of taking a review of like your finances, your money, how it comes into you, what you do to make money, reviewing that, trying to see what it is that you can maybe fix or how it is that you can bring in more. I do see like some entrepreneurial type business here, where you're working alongside the boss or they're kind of teaching you a little bit more about your craft or whatever it is that you're doing. But yeah, this is like what I'm really feeling is like the entrepreneurial energy. So it's like you're assessing what it is that you're good at and wondering how you can make things better. You do have that energy of like being a boss, so you definitely could be part of the reason why people see that you just have a lot going on, or you're out trying to get something and they may feel like your energy is all over the place because you have this very specific goal and you just want to make something happen. You really want to make something happen. You're trying to secure that bag. I feel like in December, I mean, who's not with Christmas coming up? Everybody would like to have some money in their pocket during Christmas. But really, the Ace of Cups here is just telling me that that's okay. That maybe other people are seeing you as maybe being burdened or doing too much or scattered, because with this card here, you trying to just get things in order and you trying to build something that's long lasting and you trying to put that empire. You looking around and seeing what can you do or what have you done that contributes to your empire. So what they're seeing is really not where Aquarius is. And tis life, right? I'm an Aquarius sun, tis life. People never really see what's going on, they just see it from their perspective. And we all know that Aquarius does not think on the level of most people. With the Ace of Cups here, is like you're thinking in a very prosperous state. Like you're thinking, a lot of your thinking has a spiritual element to it. It's like you want to do something and people maybe they don't understand because it is kind of like ethereal. It is kind of some higher up spiritual, out of this world type thinking. It has a spiritual element to it, but it's fulfilling for you. And I feel like your mind is on, spiritual thoughts, like you're communicating or you're wanting to communicate spiritual thoughts. You may be limiting who you're talking to because you only want to connect with people who are in alignment with what it is that you want to do. And there we go. There go that focused intention. I knew it was gonna come at some point or another. Like I know Aquarius ain't out here doing acting crazy. I know Aquarius is rebellious. I know we don't like to follow rules and we don't do status quo, but I mean, there's a method to our madness at all times. And I do feel like you have a really divine connection with spirit. Like whatever it is that you're doing that other people may not understand at this time, I think it really is led by spirit. I really do feel like you have a divine purpose for whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, your goals, everything that you want to do, it's touched by spirit. It's like you're touched by an angel. You're good. Whatever it is that you're going after, you continue to go after it. You continue to keep your focus, your mentality, everything in alignment with your goals and your standards and the things that you want to achieve, the heights that you want to reach, and you will continue to have your cup filled. And not even just filled a little bit. It ain't no cup half full, cup half empty. It's enough that it overflows out onto other people as long as you give it time and you just stay focused on what it is that you want to do. That cup of the Ace of Cups, that's fulfillment. So I do feel like you get fulfillment out of doing what it is that you love or doing what it is that you have these goals set for. You have all of these goals, and I feel like you're being fulfilled by reaching them, or at least by working on them, you know? And if that's what fulfills you, that's what keeps you in alignment. So you need to keep doing it regardless of what anybody else says or how anyone else feels about it. Because it's not their life, it's yours. Let's see. That energy of like, kind of scattered and all over the place. I think like your family may be feeling that way, or people who, that you kind of talk to and share your journey with, they may feel that way. They could also feel that way because maybe you're like, you don't have a stable place. Like you're not in a stable place, or they don't see you in a stable place. They see you as like taking unnecessary risk. Like maybe, jumping from place to place or moving around a lot, or, changing jobs a whole lot. They feel like your essential foundation in life is a little rocky or a little shaky, a little iffy. And it could be, you know, for a purpose. Again, it's like you choose to stand on or, hang from whatever higher perspective it is that you have, and you're not going to change your focus. Like, you know what it is you're doing, and though it may look foolish or it may look like I'm taking chances, sometimes that's what's required. To whom much is given, much is required, and no one said that you will be given anything before that much is required from you. Most of the time, it's going to take everything out of you to get everything that you want. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of waiting too. It's like you're in a place where maybe you don't feel so stable, or you don't know exactly what it is that's about to happen. You know what you would like to happen, but you can't necessarily say that you 100% know what's about to go on. All you can do is just hold that intention in your mind and just kind of believe, and step out on faith. You can fall or you can fly. But so if you're like looking for a new home, or thinking about moving to a new city, or wanting to, excuse me, move someone in with you or move in with someone, you know what you want, but you just you're not exactly sure when or where it's going to happen, or some may be doubting if it's going to happen. Others may be damn sure it's going to happen. This is going to happen, and that's the type of energy I like. You just don't know when, so you just kind of out there, teeter tottering, knowing that anything is possible, but still just kind of waiting for that thing to come together for you. And this is a soulmate energy, so I do feel like somebody may be wanting to move in with the other person, or wanting the other person to move in with you, or you want the person to open up to you, or you're willing to open up to the other person. You just don't know when and how it's going to happen, but you're kind of just waiting for that perfect moment. I also feel like you have maybe somebody within your family who will support you. You may not know it as of yet, but I do feel like as things continue to transpire in December, you will find out who it is that's on your team. Like, they'll come forth to you. They'll make themselves known. They'll be like, "Hey, I see what you're doing." You know, you don't have to go and try to beg them for some support or anything. It's like they'll come forward to you. In terms of that love thing, again, like, I feel like somebody is really wanting to make something official. Like, of course, with that true love card that came out here and focused attention, of course you're wanting to make something official. But I mean, like, official. Like, here in that energy where I was saying, like, you kind of want to move in with somebody, you want somebody to move in with you. It's like you want to, make this thing solidified. Like, you don't want them to be like on the market anymore. You want to put it out there, you know, maybe even take it to the courthouse, get that marriage license, or, go ahead and elope or do whatever it is that y'all need to do. But I do feel like somebody wants to make it official. Either it's Aquarius, or someone wants to do it with you. It could be a Taurus. Then we have that Empress energy here, which is that divine feminine aspect. Also, being a kept woman. So again, maybe somebody they want to keep you. They want to keep you. The best way to keep a woman is to marry her. Or if you're the woman, is like you're ready to be a wife. It's like you're ready for that next stage. You don't know exactly when it might happen, but you're ready to start that family. You're ready to bring your world together with another person to become one. There could already be like a bun cooking in the oven, and you just kind of waiting on the official thing to happen. Like, you're waiting to become the Empress. We have the Emperor already out here. Now we have the Empress. So there's some twin flame, soulmate, life partner type energy on the table right now. In love. They could be waiting until the finances are just right. Well, that's what they're working on, so that they can provide for you, and or do and get you what you need. Or that's what you're doing. That's why you're so focused on getting your finances and achieving your goals, because you want to go ahead and move into that next stage in a relationship. But I do feel like as you go in December, it's really going to be a test of how you take each step. Each step is going to be so important for you. It's like you can't really go through life drifting anymore in December. You have to be awake. You have to start becoming a lot more self aware and knowing what it is that motivates you as you go through life. Each step has to be purposeful. Each step that you take has to be purposeful in December. Every single step you take has to be purposeful. It has to mean something. You may keep your cards close to you. You may not necessarily show everybody what it is that you're thinking. You may play your hand close. But I really feel like every step that you take, the reason why you're not drifting is because you want to build stability. And it's finally to the point where, especially if you have this relationship that's really important to you and really close to your heart now, it's like, okay, now I have something to look forward to. Now I have a reason to uphold these standards and go after everything that I've always wanted. And not saying that you weren't ambitious before, but sometimes with Aquarius, as long as you're doing pretty good in life and you're feeling good and you have that freedom that you want, sometimes it's okay to, not saying slack, but maybe Aquarius is so capable of so much. Like, you're so able, but sometimes if you don't necessarily have that other person, because Aquarius is that humanitarian sign, if you don't have that other person for which to aspire to these uber great heights, then you'll just be like, okay, I'm doing pretty good in life. I don't need a whole lot. I'm not really materialistic, so it ain't like I need to have the latest J's or the best car or the red bottoms. I don't need to have all of that as long as I have what I like. But then the other person comes in is like, you want to give them the world. You want to do the absolute best for this person, or that's how the person is feeling about you. So it ain't no more drifting in December. No more drifting in December. It's like I gotta secure myself. Something is prompting you to become secure in December. And it's coming in strong. Like, it ain't just okay, well, let me go ahead and just, I'm so and so years old. I'll just go ahead and get my shit together. It's like, nah, something is it's oppressing. It's kind of like pressing you to let's go ahead and get shit popping. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Stop drifting. Something is drawing your attention to where in life, again, I'm not saying you were slacking, but you just maybe weren't in the energy that you're in December, where it's like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You don't have that inspiration spilling out of you before. You didn't have it before. It's like now it's on 100. You went from 0 to 100. In December. I'm definitely feeling like it's a relationship. Not just because of this, which I already talked about, the obvious interpretation, but it's like a lot of these cards here. I mean, you got the Emperor, the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Then the Ten of Cups down here. Then the Six of Cups right here. And the Two of Coins, which is worlds coming together. Yeah, it's a relationship. It's a relationship. It's a love relationship, a romantic relationship. Big focus for you in December. Could be with the Gemini, because this is Aquarius and y'all mesh so well. Could be with the Libra, also compatible. Or just, anybody, whatever. Could be Aries or Taurus, because we've had two Taurus cards here on the table already. Matter of fact, the Hierophant and the Empress are both Taurus energy right on top of each other. So you're probably dealing with a Taurus or somebody with Taurus placements and Aries with that Emperor up here, or a Gemini. But there's a big focus on relationship here. Big focus. Let's see. Oh, maybe you feel like you're not bringing enough, or you feel like if you were in a better place, the relationship would go smoother, or you feel like the other person isn't bringing enough, and you feel like you need to overcompensate to make sure that both of y'all are good. But whatever this focus is on making sure that you go out and get something and, you know, create that business or go after a new job or move to this new city, whatever it is, I feel like is inspired a lot by this relationship. You want things to happen for this relationship. You making moves for this relationship. You waiting for things to come to fruition for this relationship. This relationship has done a lot of inspiring you. It's kind of lit a fire under your ass. Where it's something like you could have already been doing. Let's say you had like some little side hustle or whatever. And yeah, you would do it every now and then, you would dabble, but then you got into it with this person and things went to getting serious and you went to seeing a future with this person. And it's like, oh shit, let me become my best self now. Like, let me really be who I could have been this whole time because you've been motivated by this person. Or the other way around. That person feels that way about you, or y'all both feel that way about each other if you're mirroring each other. It's like now it's like some extra energy, extra intent is going into the relationship. You know, I'm not gonna fuss at y'all about if you would have just been on your shit the whole time. I'm not gonna fuss at you because I'm an Aquarius too, so I feel, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, now it's like that extra little fight, the extra little kick. It's like an ending to a phase where you kind of just didn't allow yourself to be 100% who you are. It's like this person was kind of like a catalyst for a change for you. And I feel like y'all do each other justice. The transformation that's happening in you and in this other person, I feel like y'all do each other a lot of justice. I had this card fall out, the sun card, a positive. That's like the most positive. Like the sun comes out and shines on everything. So like positive solutions are coming in, positive changes are coming in. You know, any settlements, if somebody has any settlements, that's coming in. Any court judgments, they will be in your favor. Just positive justice, you know. Any any type of conflict or issues, confrontations that were, you know, significant, not little petty shit, but significant confrontations or issues or whatever, conflicts, they'll be ending positively. So I do feel that change happening for you. Anything where you felt kind of slighted or, you know, wasn't exactly sure what's what or what's going on, I feel like you'll have some, you know, some rest. There is some rest for the weary happening here in December. I think you're creating new circumstances as a result of you like really going after what it is that you want to do, putting your 100 in, your 100 focus in, 100% focus in, excuse me, allowing yourself to not be drifting, but to really be focused in everything that you do. And when I keep saying drifting, they go another relationship card. When I say drifting, I'm talking about when they say unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target. I think because Aquarius lives in your mind, it's so easy for you to start just, you know, thinking on something else to get off of target or to get distracted. Distractions come very easy, I feel like, for Aquarius. That's where we kind of get that aloof stereotype from. Like maybe you were kind of drifting. When I say drifting, that's what I mean, that aloof nature. But now I feel like you kind of like tuned in, tapped in, turned on if you listen to Abraham Hicks. You know what I mean? It's like you in there. Like I'm in there. I'm grounded. I feel like this person grounds you. And if you have that double Taurus, somebody has double Taurus in their chart, or you with a Taurus who's just like, ugh, double, like really Taurusy, if that's a word, you know, I just made it a word. Somebody who's like super grounded and they take their time and want to make sure that everything is done right, then you've been inspired to ground yourself. And I feel like this doing justice for you is gonna help you because you created something new. You bringing together two worlds. You have that, you know, celebration, relationship, happiness, steady passion, kind of marriage proposal, anniversary type of card here, and on top of the two of coins. So you bringing together two worlds, and you want to make sure when y'all bringing together this, you know, the two worlds, you want your world to look just as good as theirs, you know. Especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, they bring in comfy blankets, they bring in nice clean houses, they bring in like, you know, the reed diffusers and the incense and all of that good shit to stimulate the senses. You want your stuff to be together too, Aquarius. Because you may look around and be like, oh shit, maybe my environment ain't it ain't the most grounded atmosphere because I kind of live in my head. But I do feel like you in December you become inspired to bring things down into the 3D, to get them just out of your head and get them into the 3D. And then you realize that, I mean, I have a lot to offer. I really do have a lot to offer. I'm sorry, those three cards here. You realize I have a lot to offer. I can do a lot. I am a very powerful person when I am focused. When I am, not in la la land and not thinking about conspiracy theory or not high or whatever it is that they stereotypically accuse Aquarius of doing, when I kind of bring all of this shit into an earthly realm, like I really am a powerful person. Let me clarify this Three of Swords here and see what's going on with that before I just start in. Queen of Coins. I don't feel like it's too late. I really don't. I just feel like you cleaning up shit. That's basically what I was saying. Like I feel like you just kind of cleaning up your act a little bit. Like the Queen of Coins comes in and makes sure everything is clean. This is like mama getting up early on Saturday morning and cleaning the house. Or the woman, the wife that makes sure that all of the bills are paid and the house is running in excellent condition while the king is out doing what he needs to do. This is like care of home here. And I do feel like where things weren't being really taken care of in December, you start being able to take care of them. So that energy of people may be feeling like you all over the place and not haven't been doing what it is that you're supposed to do, or they may see you as somewhat of a burden, or just see that you have too many things going on. I feel like you just kind of reel that in, where people may have kind of questions or concerns about you. They be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got a reputation for not being the most stable person. I feel like for whoever this is that you are involved with, you like, I'll be stable for you, because you may do have like somewhat a reputation of being a heartbreaker, Aquarius. Or someone who can detach easily and leave someone heartbroken. Not necessarily that you be out cheating or having third party situations, which may be possible, but I do feel that you are the type of person that is, so good on their own. Even if you're not necessarily the most grounded person, it's like, I'm good. I fly solo for a habit. Like that's what I do. So some people you may have left some people heartbroken in the past because you weren't as attached as they were. And you just kind of up and left one day. One day the wind blew and Aquarius wasn't there no more. And I feel like that reputation, you kind of you kind of bringing that to an end. You kind of coming in with that Queen of Swords energy, like, no, I'm here for this. Like, I want to get myself right. I'm doing all of this so that I can be in this relationship with this person, and so that I can come correct, and so that we can be together comfortably. They may not know that. The other person may not know that. Onlookers may not know that. They don't know why all of a sudden your energy is all over the place. When just, before, just a couple of months ago, you were just real, la da da, don't really care. And all of a sudden you like, doing all types of crazy shit. And they're like, where the fuck did this come from? So I don't see that people understand why all of a sudden you're not this airy, aloof person anymore. Why all of a sudden you so down and shit. Why all of a sudden your energy is everywhere and you invested in so many things, and they don't even know that it's because your ass done fell in love with somebody who grounds you. You in love with a Taurus or Aries, or somebody who causes your energy to just be like, grounded. Like they pull you out of la la land and they make you want to enjoy the earthly realm with them. Like you have that Two of Cups connection with them. In terms of your like social life and your associates, and you just are, you're fulfilled. I feel like even though you may be doing more than what you usually do, and you may have your hands in a lot of things, trying to get your business off the ground, it's like you're doing a lot of social networking. You've always been a social person, Aquarius, so that's not new. unless you have other placements that make you kind of anti. But being social is it comes easy, natural. That's Aquarius energy, being social. So having the Ten of Cups there just means that you are taking more advantage of it. It's like because you are trying to get this business off the ground, you're talking to more people, or because you do want to secure a better position in your job or in your career, you start, showing your face a little more. You start going to these little lame ass company events and shit, or whatever it is. The things that you may have not cared so much about before, you start really being open to it and start kind of just showing up more. Start putting more energy into it. So your social life could be, a little bit more active, but it's for a purpose. The King of Cups moves with purpose. You're not there just doing stuff because, like I said, there's an end to the drifting in your life. You're not just out here doing shit no more, or absent-mindedly attending events and shit like that. Like, there's an end to all of that. Like, there's a reason why you're out doing stuff. You know. So in your social life, you may be feeling good, have fulfillment, be doing good, making sure that you're getting the right connections, making sure that you're talking to people who can help you further along. Maybe even because you're in a relationship with this person, they may be bringing in friends to you too. You may be meeting their side of the family, or meeting their homeboys and shit like that. Make basically bringing together these two lives, like I was saying here with the Two of Coins, like bringing together two sides. There's just a lot going on here. All with a purpose. You're all protected. It's all love. Definitely all love. Ain't no bullshit. Yeah. It's just you moving, you know. That's just life moving for you. As you move through life and you really start to get out of your head and ground things, more people start coming into your life. You start meeting new people. Once again, you choose to get together with this person. So you have their people coming in, with you. Their people coming in to meet you. And in December is like, I feel like as you go into 2019, you'll really be able to look back on and see how this person just kind of like they spark something special in you. It's like you maybe even feel like you have gotten a chance to return to yourself. It's like love brought you back to yourself. Being meeting this person returns you to a love of yourself. That's why you getting out here and you moving with the passion. The Queen of Staffs is a passion. This is a passionate person. They move with purpose. They're confident. They know exactly what it is that they're doing. They have that unwavering, intense focus. And it has a lot to do with, what that person brought out of you. It may be something that just kind of lied dormant for a long time, but you kind of just drifted through life, and you experienced life and you were alive, but one can't actually say that you were living. And it's like, now you're living. Yeah, I was saying you were just kind of here, like you were kind of lacking and less than in life. And not saying that, I don't get it confused. I'm not trying to make it seem like this person is everything to you, because of course you're still your own person. But they just they brought you out of your head. Like, I feel like this person really took you out of that Nine of Swords, which is just in your head. Really, is all in your head. They brought you out of your head and like, you know, made you start putting some action in. The Knight of Staffs, like that's a mover. He a mover and shaker, and know the right time to move and know the right time to not move. And it was always within you, Aquarius. It was always in you. It was just a matter of time before it came out. Y'all are good for each other. Y'all really are. You wouldn't have all of these Emperor, Empress, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Staffs, Lovers. You wouldn't have all of that if y'all weren't good for each other. It's equal give and take. You know, the person who gave more to you than they even know. I feel like you giving more to them than you even know. You showing up. It's like really what they want is somebody to show up for them. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. They chose you, you choose them. that energy of like, getting away from people and being a heartbreaker, kind of just leaving and blowing off in the wind, leaving people with unanswered questions, ghosting. That energy, Aquarius, is like, for the right person, you give all that up. They say Aquarius is like the second coming of Capricorn, or it's the second half of the unofficial second half of the Capricorn zodiac sign. For the right person, you stop being aloof and you will ground yourself. You're like the more free Capricorn. You're able to do all of that that Capricorn can do. You just don't give a damn about all that. A lot of the time, it don't mean that much to you until you have a reason for it to mean that much to you. And I think you have found your reason, Aquarius. So if this energy of the reading resonates with you, resounds deeply, and you want to get a specific reading for your situation, for you and that boo, because this sounds hot and heavy, honey, then look in the description box, because I do offer personals. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, then I do accept love exchanges. I surely do. So my PayPal and Google Pay information is in the description box as well. Also, come like us on Facebook. The Empress Divine Channel does now have a Facebook page. That is in the description box as well. And I hope y'all have enjoyed it. I definitely have enjoyed this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.